Everybody calls me Ajamu. Well, I'm part of an Afrocentric Rites of Passage collective, and what we do is we do rites of passage for young males, young females, teaching them how to navigate through life based on African American culture. So I chose the name Ajamu. It's Nigerian, from Yoruba, Nigeria, and it means one who fights for what he believes. Well, I was drafted in the Army. I caught up in some crazy stuff from college. I was in college first and shut the school down while I was waiting for the school to reopen. Got drafted and was in Vietnam within, say, I got drafted in May, in Vietnam by February. Whole life changed. And that was in the United States Army, and I served my 3 years in the Army, and a year of that was in Vietnam. I went to the Air Force, was in the Air Force Reserve for 6 years. It was exciting to hear that it was happening. Krista called me. She and I used to work at the VA together, and she knew what my passion was, and she knew that I had contact and I did a lot of things in the community. And she told me about it. I was immediately excited because I'm still about the business of trying to get folks to understand that that our experience is so different. It's hard to describe, and it's hard to maintain a level of understanding what you went through because there's so many negative consequences for different people. So as long as we can be in a position where we can help educate people about our experience, then they'll maybe look at us a little differently. Maybe the system will provide some kind of support, better support than what we have now. I mean, there shouldn't be a homeless veteran. There shouldn't be a veteran sleeping on the street where they can't get no help, can't get no love, can't get no anything. So I'll advocate for that until I die. Somebody got to be a voice for them. So it's an experience, a traumatic experience, for the most part, especially if you were in a situation where you were in combat, some kind of conflict, starting to cause some wars, conflicts. But if you were experiencing that, then you're going to experience some trauma going home. Unlike, we didn't get a chance to get that love coming home, so we've had to kind of hold it in and cope with life and do the best we can out of it. Music is universal. Music is probably one of the most accepted uh, avenues that people can listen to and relate to it. I mean, music is universal. We can play the same sound all over the world, and people can put their own words to it if they want to, but the sound is what attracts people. So using that as a vehicle to get our message across, I think is a great way to get started. I just hope this is not something that starts and there's no continuation of it. I really believe that some things come together because they were meant to. And I think they were meant to because there's a need for it in our communities, that people can see that messages can be communicated to people through music. And I think we were blessed to have the kind of connection, the kind of relationship we're developing with WAV, yourself, anybody else that's involved in this project. We're involved in something that's really blessed, and I think it's going to be successful.